Hey everybody, time for another Patreon Q&A for the month of March. First one, if you became president of the United States, what one initiative would you push forward? Mine's not very original, but I still think it's very true, and that is United Healthcare for All. I think that because we don't have healthcare for everybody and don't have extended coverage for everybody, we end up paying for it anyway with taxes. By all intents and purposes, we have universal healthcare. It's called the emergency room. And it's time for us to actually agree that we need to provide our citizens with enough tools so they don't, one, die on you, and two, don't do preventive maintenance, which is also an issue a lot of people don't do. They don't go to the doctor in their 20s or 30s, and then all of a sudden things they could have avoided become huge catastrophic issues by the time they get 50 or 60. Secondly, medical debt is such a pervasive, horrible thing in the United States. Medical debt is a cause of untold suicides and bankruptcies, and it's predatory the way that people sell your information to other people who hound you for a decade practically, trying to get pennies on the dollar from stuff that's already super hyperinflated. That's another thing. Hospitals in the United States, unlike other countries, they really just ridiculously increase prices for things that have no sense in reality. Next question. If you got to meet your hero for 1 minute, what would you say? Well, this is, again, those who know me know that I am a big fan of the comedian, raconteur, and all-around gentleman, Mr. Paul F. Tompkins. If I got to meet him for 1 minute, I'd like to be in a position in my life where I could say, hey, you're doing really great, you're wonderful, you deserve to really get whatever you want. And if at that point I would offer him one of the following, like a star role in a Broadway play, or a role in a television sitcom, or something I think he'd really love is either a nightly or a weekly variety show. Every time he's done variety stuff, every time he's done variety podcasts or one-off variety performances in Los Angeles, he enjoys it. And I think it's a pity that more people don't know who he is and what he does. Next question. What's an interesting Facebook flashback that you have seen recently? Those of you who use Facebook know that you often get little sort of flashbacks into time based on prior statuses or pictures. One of my favorites was, I think I am about to develop a deep and abiding friendship to someone whom I just said, I'm going to throw you into a fire, a dumpster fire, one of those dystopian, futuristic, robots have taken over the universe dumpster fire. And I think it was to Diana, so hi Diana. It just reminded me what a lovely way to begin to meet somebody. Last question. Do I have a habit of naming inanimate objects, not just cars or stuffed animals or even guns? You should ask Stacy that, because unfortunately I am cursed with just loving to name everything. I've named my satchel the Brigadier. I've named her backpacks and her purses various names, Mimi and Petunia. I just adore anthropomorphizing things. I think it makes a more fun way to enjoy life. And also, if you're frustrated with certain things, then how can you be mad at someone called Coke Snacklevania? You can't. Questions for you guys. Number one, if you could get a tattoo knowing that it would just disappear in a week, what would you get and why? Second question, what is your favorite body switching movie? Have a good month, guys.